do this and you'll never overeat again. Is that too big of a claim, or
It's a big claim.
is that clickbait?
I don't think so, because we're going to tell them what it is, and I believe it's 100% true. So that's when it's not really clickbait, right?
No, so that would not be clickbait. Make sure you guys are subscribed, because we're dropping 2 videos a week every week. Make sure that you don't miss those. All right, hit us. I mean, what do you got
I think
for
it's
us?
okay to build it up a little bit more. I do believe, totally, fully, if you do this, you will never overeat or binge again in your life, and that can be expected. So no, it's not clickbait. Now, I don't know whether you'll choose to do it or not, but I think it's available for everybody. Now, it might seem like it's only available to a certain segment of people, but I would say it's available to everyone.
Call us intrigued. Is this
intrigued.
like, is it something very practical, like don't eat so-and-so or moderate so-and-so?
Not that practical, but it's certainly, I think, doable. So,
baby.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah, I do.
Just leave it here.
Yeah, I do.
Tune in next week as Batman and Robin see if they can escape the sharks. Okay, here it is. Believe 1/10 of the songs you sing in church or at home. So you might think, well, you're just talking to Christians. I'd say it's good for non-Christians too if they want to do it. Y'all might choose not to do it. But you believe, and I got 10 songs here that I'll refer to.
Oh, this is fun.
And you see if you think. Here's the first one.
Are these popular songs?
Yes.
Oh, good.
First one. Hillsong Worship, Christ is Enough. Lyric, Christ is enough for me.
Is enough for me.
Everything I need is in you.
Everything I need. All right, so we're getting the...
Everything
I need.
I need.
Everything.
Okay? Song number 2.
Okay.
Give Me Jesus, Fernando Ortega. Your mother really likes.
When I rise.
You can have all this world, donuts, everything, entertainment, all of it, sex, drugs, rock and roll. He says, you can have it all. Just give me one thing.
You can have all this world.
Sing it.
But give me Jesus.
Here's another one. Austin Stone Worship. I don't know who that is, but they're popular. Jesus is better. Here's the lyric. Than any comfort, Jesus is better. Make my heart believe. Than any comfort. Who's not having a second helping for comfort? And I hope nobody's feeling really judged here, because this is including kids, mamas, dads, pastors, worship leaders, overweight people, non-overweight people, healthy people, unhealthy people. And I remember listening to A.W. Tozer one time, and he was talking about how we sing these songs, and he was kind of addressing this. He's saying, we're singing these songs, he said, but we're not doing that.
Oh,
He
man.
said, we're not living that. He said, let me suggest that we sing these songs rather than, yep, that's what I'm doing. Sing them as a prayer.
Mm-hmm.
Sing them as a desire.
Yeah.
Because I know very few people that are actually fully satisfied. Here, let me get another one.
Well, and can I just say,
Yeah.
you said this is for everybody, the so-and-so, overweight, not overweight, but we are addressing those who want to lose weight.
Overweight. Yeah.
And so
Mostly that person. Sure.
it's very likely that this is lacking, right?
Yeah. It's lacking. I'd be happy to hear responses where they say that's not lacking.
Okay, next song.
I Surrender All. Hymn by Judson Van Deventer.
We all know that one.
All to Jesus I surrender. All to Him I freely give. All?
Time to be real with ourselves.
Chris Tomlin.
Let me guess.
One word. Enough. I'm not really know that I know that.
coming to me.
Here's the lyrics. All of you is more than enough for all of me.
That's old Michael W. Smith. For every thirst.
For every thirst and every need.
Yeah.
Every what?
Every thirst and
Every what? Every need.
You said believe one. If you just believe
1/10 of what you sing, you'll never overeat again. Because when you're about to overeat, you'll be like, you know what? Jesus is taking care of this for me. I don't need margarita and pizza and ice cream. He's got it. But that's just not our reality.
I'm kind of enjoying hearing these songs, so keep it rolling.
Dennis Jernigan. You heard of that one? Dennis Jernigan. You are my all in all. That's the name of the song. Here's the lyric. You are my strength when I am weak. You are the treasure
That
I seek.
You are my all
In all.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
1/10.
Really?
1/10.
Come Thou Fount of Blessing. A hymn by Robert Robinson.
All know that one.
Prone to wonder, Lord, I feel it. Prone to leave the God I love. Our hearts wander. This is notes instead of the song. Even to food instead of seeking God for true satisfaction. So we're prone to wonder. Yeah. Can we at least admit, when I'm doing this, when I'm looking to food, name anything else, gambling, pornography, drugs, those are a little easier to say. I need God. I need God to set me free from these things. He needs to satisfy me. Is it different to say he needs to satisfy me instead of food? That's where I think people, they put this in a different category, and I would say that's part of the problem. And another part of the problem, I think, is people would say, I've never thought of it that way. That's part of the problem. You should think of it this way. So then now, maybe we would see more people doing better.
Are they without excuse? If they've watched this far into this video, they can't use the I have never thought about it anymore.
I think we need to give them all 10, then we'll tell them if they're without excuse.
Next song.
Shane and Shane.
Oh, good one.
Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good.
Sounds like out of the Psalms.
Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Is he satisfying? Is that a taste that satisfies you? Or are you left thinking, and I need this over here? And believe me, I'm not saying that me or you are without fault here. I am just saying, can we at least admit it? Mm-hmm. I am not finding my satisfaction in God. Ooh. I am looking here, I'm looking here, and I'm looking here, and I admit that. It's not my metabolism. It's not my family history. It's not this disease. It is, I am looking for satisfaction elsewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who wants to hear that?
You are everything I need, Jesus. You are my all in all. But I kind of need this over here. But thanks.
Thanks for trying, Lord.
Oh, man, that's getting intense.
I can't stop. Somebody stop me.
You're my all in all. You're everything I need. All these song lyrics. My everything I need is in you.
Great is thy faithfulness.
But I can't really get through the day without the excess.
Why should we even expect me to get through the day without excess? Because I think a lot of people say, because I'm not going to do wrong, bad, sinful things. So almost like, and this is not everybody, but some will say, so the Lord kind of gives me this as my outlet. He's given me food and this extra, and I can do this over here as an outlet. So I'm not. I had a friend who was 95 pounds overweight after he stopped looking at porn. He gained most of that weight after he beat his porn addiction.
Oh, he moved from to
porn too. It's like, well, at least I'm not looking at pornography anymore, and I think that's wonderful.
The trade-off.
But there is a trade-off, and was that an appropriate trade-off? Is he really finding his satisfaction where he's supposed to?
That's interesting.
If that's what we do.
That's interesting.
Please don't hear me say I have not struggled with any of this. I do, but can we be real? And I will say, I admit anywhere that I am failing in finding comfort in the Lord, I am failing. It's not okay. And I invite you and people in my life to call me out on it. Do you all invite anybody to call you out on it? Or do you have an excuse? Can I go to the next one?
Oh, yeah, please.
Great is thy faithfulness, hymn by Thomas Chisholm. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hand hath provided. Mm-hmm. Last one. Michael W. Smith.
Oh, man, he's a
You are
goat.
All I want.
Goat.
You are all I want. You are all I've ever needed. He also does the one, this is the air I breathe. Yeah. Really? If he's the air you breathe, maybe he should be the food you eat.
You're all I want.
I don't want to come across harsh.
You guys, comment in the comment section right now, because I am curious. Like, is this resonating with you? Does it seem like it's coming across too harsh?
And what about the heathen?
And what about the heathen? What
about the heathen that are watching?
What do we do with the heathen?
What do they do? I would say this. If you're watching, you're overweight, you haven't found your answer. In the same way, these believers need to cry out to God for help. Why not the heathen cry out for help?
Why not the pagan?
Why not the pagans? The vegans out there.
I don't even know where you're going with that. You saying there's no Christian vegans?
There's two. No, I'm kidding. I know some Christian vegans. Why make it so hard on yourselves, though? Come on, lighten up, vegans.
So you would say to the non-believer,
yeah, why don't you?
Gentile.
Hey, if your non-believing ways aren't working, and I had a guy comment, Paul, on my YouTube. Somebody
comment.
that hates me and you.
Negative.
He said,
"Wow."
He said, there's an aspect of food that you do not understand and seem a little too prideful to try to understand. That is food addiction, compulsive overeating, etc. People who suffer from that have a struggle that goes beyond just liking good food, etc. That was when we talked about being a foodie, I think. He says it's a disease. Right. He said, will you just tell a diabetic or a heart patient to just stop having those diseases through willpower? This is a disease.
I mean, it's nothing we haven't heard before.
Right. So for that person, I would say no, because you're primarily, if it's cancer and we don't know how to cure you, but if they said, oh yeah, you have cancer and to cure you, stop eating dessert and second helpings, you don't think most people are going to say, I'm in, man, I'm in. Yeah, well, but I got a disease. No, if they can say it's because of a behavior, without question, we can identify that, and then you want to call it a disease, I don't go for that. Oh, I don't go for that.
Yeah.
So there we are. So do we really believe that Jesus, the Holy Spirit, comes in, comforts us, helps us, takes care of our needs, including the need for more food that we don't actually have? We don't have a need for more food, but we desire it. So I would put it in the category of other addictions like smoking. Does he want to come in and help you quit smoking? Yeah. Or drinking to the point of drunkenness, or doing drugs, or looking at pornography? Does he help people do that? And if so, if you believe that, can we not transfer that to the eating thing? And I think a lot of people say, well, the eating, I've got these issues. And I would say no. Okay, I will admit there are some exceptions, but the bad news is you're not one of them. Quit thinking you're one of them, because you're always going to go there. You're always going to go there. You're not one of the exceptions. You need to get this. You need to do this. Believe 1/10 of what you sing.
1/10.
And you're good.
Just in a very brief response, answer me this. Someone's watching this. Someone's like, every week at church, and even some on my own when I listen to the radio, I'm singing these songs and I feel convicted, Joe. I feel convicted, and you're right. I'm not. He's not everything I need. But in this conviction, I want to change. What would your 1 or 2 sentence message to them be? How can I change, Joe? Because this is a stronghold, and Jesus isn't enough for me because I'm turning to food.
This is shameless, but that's what my program is. I'm sorry. Go find somebody else to help you walk through this. That's fine, but that's what my program is. We say this. I'm going to walk you through in 21 days to help you see, why are you relating to food this way? It shouldn't be like this. And we walk you through the process of doing that. So that's my answer. Now, you can watch our YouTubes. We hit it here as well. So if you want the free way,
we get very practical.
We get very practical in our YouTubes. Watch them all.
Go watch our lose 100 pounds in 6 months video.
But if you want it very focused with other people, with me talking directly to you and this team, then do my 21-day program. So shameless, I know, but you tell me a better answer.
You're shameless.
I can tell you, go do Weight Watchers. They don't do that. Go do Jenny Craig. They don't do that. I don't know another program that we're recognizing where they're recognizing this is you trying to satisfy something deep within you that God wants to satisfy. I don't know anybody else doing that.
All right, well, you heard it. The link is in the description for the 21-day transformation if you want to try that out. I recommend it as well. Other than that, guys, comment below. This video did get to some pretty deep heart places, heart issues, heart postures.
And we called people heathens.
And we called some people heathens.
I want you to apologize for that.
We should have used the politically
correct term.
Gentiles. All right. Comment below. Let us
Secular.
Secular.
Nice secular folk. We love everybody.
Nihilists.
We love them all. We
love
love
'em
y'all.
all.
We
We
really
love
do.
'em all.
And you'll know that if you stay tuned.
All right.
And you'll know that if you subscribe
Comment what your thoughts were on the video. Until next time, guys. Trainer Joe, train your brain.
and transform your body.